We are gathered here to fill you with fear and give you a treat for your ears as we invade your mind with our scary rhymes and some tales that can be gory. As you bear witness and sit here and listen to our poetic horror stories.
Thank you for clicking on this video. This is a how to build a wall tutorial. This will be an addition to a basement in a home. To separate and cover up some old flaws. To right some wrongs. But we will talk about that later. Let's move on. Knowing how to build a wall can enhance and change the layout of a room. And to build this you don't need to be a home improvement guru. To get started, the process is really quite easy and simple. Here is what we will need. Measuring tape, 2x4 boards, sealer strips, circular or a hand saw, nails, hammer, drywall, paint, trim, or any other finishing touches to complete your wall. Let's get started. Step 1. Measure your space. Take your tape measure and measure from the floor to the ceiling of your place. Your wall can be as long as you like. But when the wall is completed, this may cut down on the room and size. Just keep this in mind. Step 2. Apply sealer strips to floor and ceiling. We need to add the sealer strips to where the wall will connect. Lay your strips the length of your wall to the floor and ceiling. Now, let me let you in on a little secret. Something I feel like I need to mention. Really, I'm building a small room. Kind of like a tomb. I will let you know why soon.
This is just a friendly reminder to please like and comment to let us know how we are doing so far. We would love to hear from you all. And if you're new, please subscribe and become a part of the PHS crew. And we thank you.
Step 3. Cutting the 2x4 board the length of the wall. For this we can use a circular or a hand saw. These pieces will serve as the top and bottom plates for your wall. Little fun fact, did you know? You can also cut up a body into pieces with your same saw. Let's move on. Step 4. Now let's cut the height for your wall. But we will minus 3 inches off our 2x4 boards. Cut these boards using the same method you did for the first set. They'll function as the vertical studs on either end of the finished frames. Step 5. Place together your frames you just cut and place them on your sealer strip. The one on the floor and the other on the ceiling. Now take your other 2 boards you cut for height, and wedge it to your ceiling and floor boards and nail them in. Now you can move on to step 6. If you are not interested in listening to my secret, we will meet you there when we are finished. Now for you who are still here, let me tell you about my secret. I told you before, in my other how-to tutorial videos, that I have a shit list, and my new acquaintance has made his way on it. I found this abandoned house to build this room. To seal him in, his own homemade tomb. But before I do, I will use my saw to cut him up into pieces and conceal him inside these walls. I can hear you ask me why. What did he do to you? Why should he die? Well, he told lies. He set in motion for me to die. So, I thought an eye for an eye. My little secret is I work for an agency of bad men. And I perform contracted hits for them. As you can imagine, this is a cutthroat business. No one is your friend. And at any moment you can meet your end. This is the price you pay when you enter this game. Now that my agency has a contract out on me, I have vowed to take them down piece by piece. And now, you know a little bit more about me. Now on to step 6. Step 6. Now fasten your frame into place. Use a hammer to drive your nail in at a 40 to 45 degree angle so that the tip seats securely in the upper and bottom plate. Now repeat this the length of your wall, till you come to the end of your stud. Step 7. Finishing your wall. Now we will place the fiberglass installation to soundproof. Slip the insulation panels into your frame in the spaces between the studs, being careful not to crush or compress them. Step 8. Now hang your drywall and paint. Take your drywall sheet and nail it into your frame. Once they are secure, now it's time to paint. Step 9. Adding decorative trim. Use your circular saw to cut your trim boards to the correct length and arrange them on the bottom of the wall. Now attach them to each point along the wall where there's an underlying stud. Paint them. And now you're done. Now take a step back and admire your new wall. Be proud of your handiwork. The wall you installed. For me, my work will never end, my friends. And I hope my acquaintance rest in pieces, in his new concealed room. Sealed away forever in his own personal tomb. Thank you for watching our video on how to build a wall tutorial. If you feel like this was good information and you learned something new, then we love for you to become a part of the PHS crew. Here is what you have to do. Please comment, share, like and subscribe. And we will see you in our next video. Thank you, until next time.